I want you to forget everything that's ever happened to you in the stock market. I want you to have a clean slate. I want you to clear your mind from every experience that you ever had in the stock market. Why? Because without realizing, you could be trading with fear. You could be trading with revenge. You could be trading with greed, with emotions. I want you to take all your emotions out of the equation. I want you to be a professional trader. Now, if you're new in the stock market, then you're even better off than a lot of people, because so many people give back all their profits to the market. You will not imagine how many people blow their trading accounts within a year. So if you're new in the stock market, thankfully, because you don't have the bad habits that other traders have. Now I want you to forget every experience. I get it. You probably put some money in a few stocks and the market happened to move in your direction. You made a few bucks and now you think you're smart. The next time you put all your money in a stock because you think that's the one that's going to make you a lot of money, and boom, before you know it, your account is in zero. Why? Because you're arrogant. I'm going to tell you why. It doesn't matter if you have $100. It doesn't matter if you have $500, $1,000, $10,000, or $100,000. If you put all your money in one single trade at once, you're stupid, you're arrogant, because what you're saying is, I'm gonna be right. I am right. There's no way I'm wrong. Boom. That's not how you trade. So I want you to forget the experiences, the times that you made a trade and boom, you got money right away, because it's not that easy, my friend. I'm warning you. It's not that easy. Otherwise, everybody will be rich. No one really knows what's going to happen. Take June 2020, for example. Okay, the Dow drops 1,500 points in one day. Why? Because everybody's a genius, right? In a bull market, you put money, the Fed keeps pumping, you make money, and boom, before you know it, they pull the rug. And what happened to your money? You give it back. And sometimes more than what you made. So the solution for that, my friend, is to develop a patient attitude. You need patience. I say it over and over again. Patience. Now, check this out. I'm going to simplify everything for you. Number one, stop jumping from puts to calls, from puts to calls, trying to time everything, because it's impossible. Okay? You could have a few lucky shots. Everybody does, right? But it's not about that. It's about consistency. Consistency. So jumping from one company to the other, and somebody talks about another company, and you put your money there and you lose and you go, that's not how you do it. Okay, I said in the previous video that you don't need to diversify, that you should concentrate on one. You should focus on one company. And I got some negative feedback. No, that when you diversify, you reduce, your risk. And listen, it's okay if you want to diversify, but when you focus on one single company, right? You put all your energy in one company, all your knowledge, all your strategies. It's better. Okay, now if you make money with that company, you can move to the second one. But focus on one, two, a few companies, my friend. Trying to be right in the entire market is very, very difficult unless you have some inside information or billions of dollars to control the market. It's hard. So my honest advice, focus on one company, because look what happens. Sometimes you lose money with a company, then you move, you find a different one, and then you see that the company you were trading before, now it moves in your direction, and you say, "Oh, I should have kept my money there." Why? Because you're jumping around. Focus. It's easier because by the time that you master one company, and you move to the other one, you're missing out. Focus on 1, 2, 3 companies max. The company doesn't have to go up $100 for you to make money. Listen, I make money buying, believe it or not, out of the money options. Out of the money options. And sometimes the stock price moves a few cents, 20 cents, 50 cents. And when I wake up in the morning, boom, I have $2,000-3,000 in my account. And I know there's a lot of risk, but when you time it right, when you become an expert in a company, you know it. You don't even, I'm telling you guys, the times that I made a lot of money, I didn't use charts. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't rely on support, resistance, MACD, RSI, volume. It's okay if you know all of that. But I've traded the same company so many times that I know by heart. All I have to do is look at the price. I know if that's a support, if that's a resistance, if there is growth, if there is a pullback, if there is a rally. I know because I'm an expert in that company. I master that company. That's the reason I say you don't need to diversify to become a professional trader. All you have to do, my friend, to reduce risk is to become a master in one company. You will know. You will know when there is a stretch. Okay? When it's oversold or overbought, you know. You know because you see that price every single time, my friend. If, when you go to the supermarket to buy bread, you don't need a chart. You don't need a chart to understand, right? When you go to fill up your tank, you don't need a chart to know if you're overpaying. You know the price was $1.75 per gallon last week, and you go and it's $2.10. You know it went up. You know because you fill up your tank all the time. You know the price. You're familiar with the company, with the price. You understand the price action. So that's why I say you don't need to diversify. Okay? Now you need to become an expert in the one company. So again, try to forget everything that's happened to you in the stock market. Okay? Now, you could be trading with fear. Maybe you lost a lot of money. Now, the way you're going at it, it's very, very cautious. No, my friend. I want you to clear your mind. I want you to wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and say it. I am the best trader there is, and if I am not, I will become one. Okay, if every day you become 5% smarter, imagine how smart you will be in a year, in 10 years. So even when you lost money, you have to think about it like if you paid for a course, for a training, for a master class. You paid for it because now there is value in your experience. That's why I say you don't need to buy a master class. You don't need, I did. Okay, I paid money to learn. I paid a guru online for him to teach me about options and stock and reports and things that I didn't know. I paid. And I can tell you, I didn't have to pay. You could learn all of that by experience or by watching videos. You could listen. There's people so arrogant that they think they know more than I do just because I'm trading. I'm making this video here in my bedroom. Listen, my friend. Listen. I roll off my bed and I work here. Okay? There's people who have 9 to 5. Look at me. Okay? Look at me. I have freedom. What are you talking about? Do you think you know more than I do? Listen to what I'm saying. Forget about me. Listen to what I'm saying. You could learn from the things I'm saying. Again, I'm not saying that I know more than you, but you could learn from what I know, from my experience, because I made all kinds of mistakes. Listen, I've put the wrong trade. I have forgotten to cancel an order, and when I wake up next morning, it's sold, and what? Or I bought without realizing, and by the time I check my account, I lost $400. I've bought puts instead of calls just because I had the wrong setting on. I've lost so much money. Okay, I went on vacation on a cruise. By the time I came back, I lost $3,000 because I forgot to set my limits. I've made a lot of mistakes. You can learn from my mistakes. I'm not claiming that I know more than you. Okay? What do you think? Am I crazy? Let me know. Am I crazy or not? Am I crazy or not? I'm telling you, patience, FOMO aside, feelings aside, become an expert in your field, in your company. Have the shark mentality. I keep saying it over and over. Be patient. Now, it's what? June 2020, June 11th. We see a huge pullback, right? Now, everybody was buying Tesla because it hit $1,000 for the first time. Boom. People saw Boeing going over $200 and they're buying the peak. You wait, my friend. You wait, my friend. Be patient. Have that mentality. Clear your mind from all the emotions and experiences. Wake up every morning. Say, I'm thankful to be alive. Today's going to be a great day. Have a positive mentality. Okay? Don't trade all your money at once. When you see an opportunity, you say, this is the one that's going to make me money. When you see it, I want you to, instead of, if you were planning to buy 100 shares, buy only 10. Listen, if you made it so far and you're still watching this video, you're lucky. I'm telling you. If you follow just this simple rule here, don't be arrogant. When you see a good opportunity and without a doubt, you say, this is an amazing opportunity here. When you see that opportunity and you're going to invest 1,000, invest just 100. Listen, if the price moves in your direction and you make $20 instead of 100, that's good because you made money. But if the price doesn't move your way, you're going to thank me. You're going to say, well, I'm glad I only bought 10%. Now buy another 10%. Buy another 10 shares. It goes back a little bit, then you invest another 10 more shares. Buy like that because that shows humility. That shows that you're not really relying on your expertise and do it like that. Do it like that. Okay? Have an aggressive mentality. Don't follow. You see, I don't tell you what to buy. I tell you how to buy. I don't tell you what to trade. I tell you how to trade. I'm trying to add. I'm trying to add to your toolbox. You probably know a lot. You probably have more experience. As a matter of fact, there is people that know more than me that turn $10,000 into $400,000. Kudos, okay? I'm not telling you that just follow what I say. I'm telling you, listen to what I say. Compare this to what you already know. Compare this to what you already know and add it to your repertoire, to your toolbox. Okay? Thank you for watching, my friend. Thank you for, subscribing. Be a loyal, watcher, I guess. If you want, share this video with your son, your daughter, your friend, your nephew, your cousin, your aunt, your grandmother, whoever. It helps. Thank you for your support, your comments. I appreciate it. I hope you make a lot of money and bulls and bears. I'll see you in the next one.